Well, we'd like to say hello and welcome to everyone currently tuned in. This is Mikey Live. This is what we call news discussed, not told. We have no horse in the race. We tell you as it is, and we have a lot of things to tell you about. Welcome to the first time viewers onto the program, and to the usual suspects, those of you who are always here, we say thank you for joining us for yet another night. We did say that we were going to have live today, to the grace of God, and God has granted us another day, and here we are. Now, let's take a look at what's making the headlines for tonight. 50 new confirmed positive cases have been recorded here in Grenada today. Young man appeals for help in finding his parents here in Grenada. Vaccine mandate for some categories of workers. We'll talk about that as Prime Minister announces changes to COVID-19 regulations. All right. Also, vaccination numbers are too low to allow or to even start the conversation of the reopening of school, for the safe reopening of schools. We'll talk about that, as well as PCR testing reduced to $50 US. And new prison set up on the Grand Anse beach. We'll talk about that. And the US Embassy in Barbados pauses non-immigrant visa services. We'll talk about these and more when we return on tonight's Mikey Live program. We got to let you know the headlines was brought to you for the kind compliments of the Communal Cooperative Credit Union, Coates Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada, and we've got superb distributors. Thank you again, all of the sponsors, for being on with us. All right, so we're taking our first break, and when we come back, it will be real news in Olilililolo. Remember to share the program. You see, once you share the program, that's how everybody else gets to know that we are live. So go ahead and share the business, folks. We're taking that break, and we'll be back.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations, or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Let's get tough on breed, larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all people, 300 for police for them thief and fellas. To all the farmers, please don't steal produce from your brother. Then you sell it to traffickers, hotels and street vendors. Nah, man. Let's do all we can to stop breed larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report breed larceny, call 300.
It's your summer everything loan from the Communal. Borrow up to $10,000 for all your needs. School supplies, staycation, home renovations, appliances or furniture. You can have it all with a summer everything loan. With competitive interest rates and same-day approvals, you can't beat this loan special. Not a member? Join today to get onto this exciting offer. It's your summer everything loan from the Communal. Apply today and take advantage of this exciting offer. Visit the nearest Communal branch or call us at 440-1755 for more information. Lending terms and conditions apply.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns. giving me feedback as a house took shape. They were there from start to finish and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Summer is ending, but the deals are just beginning with the Court's end of summer sale. Get up to 50% off your favorite items, to include patio furnishings, pools, coolers, TVs, mattresses, and more. Plus, shop today with a ready finance and pay nothing for 60 days. Take advantage of these sizzling summer deals for a limited time only. Shop in store and online at shopcourts.com. Conditions apply. Courts, bringing value home.
The croton scale insect, a new threat to our agricultural production, is now creating major damage to several plants. Mango, soursop, plums, guava, avocado, and crotons are among the main ones affected. Excessive sooty mold, black blight, is associated with this pest. Take action now. Cut and burn infested fruits and recommended insecticides. Request assistance from the Ministry of Agriculture. Follow all safety protocols when burning trash or applying pesticides. A message from the Ministry of Agriculture.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 143-112-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are full grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. NOWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
And yeah, that's what they say. Committed to meeting customers' needs. And we want to say thank you as well to NOWASA as we get into the news for tonight. Now, the first thing that we have to tell all you, boy, we seem to have had 50 new cases of COVID-19 recorded today. And that's according to the new dashboard by the Ministry of Health. The active cases now stands at 697. The new recoveries stands at 111. So there were 111 new recoveries today. The cumulative recoveries stands at 4,622. The cumulative deaths stands at 165. There were 3 deaths recorded today due to COVID-19. The number of persons currently hospitalized is going down, it seems, 44 persons. There were a total of 497 tests that were conducted today, and that results in a positivity rate of 10%. Again, that results in a positivity rate of 10%. So yes, the numbers are going down, and that is good. And today the Prime Minister, he was on the program, and he talked about that. In fact, it was the basis on which the government decided to relax some of the regulations. The Prime Minister, and he's also the Minister for National Security, he announced several changes to Grenada's COVID-19 regulations today. That was held just before the post-cabinet briefing this morning at 10 a.m.
Given the positive trend we are now seeing and the optimism of the health experts that this will continue, the Cabinet has agreed on a number of measures that will in essence provide an easement of the regulations that have been in place for the last few weeks.
The nightly curfew will remain in effect, but with a slight adjustment in the time. It goes from 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. The non-movement weekends intended to help curb the spread of the virus have been discontinued. The Prime Minister explained that according to the health experts, he says that we must learn to live with COVID-19. Therefore, it is important that we seek to resume a degree of normalcy while continuing to safeguard our people. Dining services at restaurants will resume for fully vaccinated persons only, and beach access has been extended. And I know a lot of people will like that, right? The beach access extended from 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. All right, so you can go to the beach from 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. Dr. Mitchell announced the reopening of retail stores across the country, but he encouraged the store management and so on to maintain 50% capacity and ensure that the employees and the customers are adhering to the recommended protocols.
Effective October 5th and continuing until October 19th, the nightly curfew will continue, but will be adjusted from 7 p.m. to 4 a.m., not 5 a.m. as done before. The no movement weekends will be discontinued. This measure has certainly helped to curb the rate of infection, but health experts have continuously indicated that we must learn to live with COVID-19. Therefore, it is imperative that we seek to resume a degree of normalcy as much as is possible while continuing to safeguard all our people. Retail stores across the country will now be allowed to resume normal operations, but we encourage store managers to maintain 50% capacity in the store at all times as a maximum, and ensure that workers and patrons alike are following the recommended protocols. Beaches will be accessible for an extended period between 4 a.m. and 4 p.m. daily. In the food service sector, dine-in services will resume for fully vaccinated persons only.
Now, he further stated that having consulted with stakeholders in the following industries and acting on their general recommendations, employees in the food services, accommodation, fitness, beauty, and so on will have to be vaccinated. So there seemed to be a new vaccine mandate for some category of workers.
Gyms and fitness centers are also permitted to resume operation. Likewise, daycare centers and businesses in the beauty sector, including hairdresser saloons and barbershops. However, there is one caveat, which is based on consultation with representatives in the private sector to help facilitate continuity of operations in the event of future spikes that could otherwise force another shutdown of operations. Let us all avoid this. Having consulted also with stakeholders in the following industries and acting on the general recommendation, employees in the food service, accommodation, fitness, beauty, child and elderly care sectors must be fully vaccinated, or in cases where they have received only one dose, the second dose must be administered within specific period after the resumption of operations.
All right, that's Grenada's Prime Minister. Now, he was saying on the subject of vaccination that there's still need for more persons to be fully vaccinated in order for us to get much closer to herd immunity. It seemed to be a steep climb, although the numbers are looking a little more promising now, but there is a long way to go still. On the topic of school reopening, it says that based on the vaccination numbers and so on, as it relates to teachers and so on, they have not yet reached to the level of comfort that they need to in order to be able to reopen schools.
The reopening of schools is widely anticipated by students, parents, and educators. And while I'm keen also to see our children back in the classroom, our primary concern must be their health and safety. The vaccination rate, unfortunately, among teachers and other personnel in the education sector is abysmal. The uptake of Pfizer vaccine, which is administered to children for 12 and above, is also low at this point. Against this backdrop, it is difficult for government to announce at this time the reopening of schools.
Right, and we are moving on. Now, the announcement was also made today of, well, before we go there, the Prime Minister said that they are working on a new shipment of both the AstraZeneca and Pfizer vaccines, which will be here pretty soon. It was also announced today, well, you know, you were paying just about $400 and something for your PCR tests. That has been reduced. It was first one something US, right? Now you are going to be paying only $50 for a PCR test in Grenada. That's right, $50. It will cost you to have a PCR test done here in Grenada. They're saying that they're going to look for more ways of making it easier for people to travel to and from Grenada. A new prison facility has been set up in Grenada. The location, Grand Anse Beach. Dear Forrester, who is the Attorney General, explains.
Good morning. In relation to the prison facility at the Grand Anse campus, there was a need to have additional facilities to house prisoners who may have tested positive for COVID-19 before having them admitted to Her Majesty's Prison at Richmond Hill. Now, that is the reason why we have this new facility at where SGU formerly held its campus at Grand Anse. I'm unable to speak, for instance, to the number of cells at the facility. I will have to revert to the Commissioner to provide additional details in relation to the facility and how it operates and other matters relating to the same.
Thank you very much, Attorney General Dear Forrester. That's our explanation as to why there is now a new prison facility set up in the old SU building on Grand Anse Beach. A young man in Grenada is appealing for help in finding his parents. His name is John Ross McQueen. He was adopted by the Senator, Miss Rolanda McQueen, and he says he doesn't know who his real parents are and needs to know. Now, he's saying at this point in time in his life, he just needs answers as to why he was abandoned. He says he misses his parents. He feels like he has not had any love or so. He doesn't want anything from them. But he says he really, really needs to find out who his parents are. And he's coming to you for help.
Since I know myself, I've been living with Miss McQueen for the longest time. So far, life been going nice. Well, I still want to really know who's my mom. Well, the abundance. Well, I could say the abundance love I really needed as childhood didn't used to show. And then that bring up the topic.
18. Now, there is a desperate appeal. If his mother or father is viewing tonight's program, that you please reach out. And they're also asking if anybody knows them or knows or has any idea of who his parents may be, to please as well reach out.
Yeah, if she is listening, maybe she was a young girl. If there is if anybody know of somebody that was pregnant 18 years ago, you know, now time has moved on. She may be scared. Nobody's going to arrest her. John does not want anything from her. He just would like to know, you know, if he has a mother, why she gave him up. And he's not upset with her. You're not upset with her, right? No. Yeah. He wants to know if she's okay. And if she wants a relationship with him, fine. And if she doesn't want a relationship, he's okay about that. Are you? Yeah?
Mm-hmm. All right. Now, according to McQueen, he was found at a very tender age, probably around 6 months old or so. And they do not know for sure what his real age is. So she says she just gave him an age. And so they're saying that he's 18 years old. All right. There might be persons down Grand Anse, or so they say, who may know who his parents is or parents are.
18. Yeah, but he hasn't. I gave him his date, his birthday. We don't know anything about him. We don't know. We believe he was found. When they find him, they say he was about 6 months. They estimated his age. We heard that maybe some people in Grand Anse had him, you know, and both people that had him died. We heard again that an old woman had him. We don't really know. And we would like to appeal to social services. John had wrote a letter to them asking them for his paperwork so we could start an investigation.
Effective October 5th.
Really? Hold on, what happened? Anyway, let's going back to the story. Yes, and so I know people are saying, John, remove your mask. A lot of people know John, actually. He currently works at Mount Pure with Miss McQueen. And so, again, they're appealing. If anybody knows who his parents might be or so, you could probably contact us here, and we will share that information with you so that you can connect. All right? You will always see John with his pen, with his jeans and his shirt tucked in, and you know he has his little chain on his pants or whatever. Always dressed that way. All right. Sometimes you'll see him on the Jubilee Street. You know, in the vicinity of Mount Pure, on the Mount Pure truck or so. All right. So John really wants help in finding his parents. According to the U.S. Embassy in Barbados, they have paused routine non-immigrant visa services effective Tuesday, October 12th, due to the COVID-19 local conditions. They say while we continue to provide emergency and mission-critical non-immigrant visa services, these appointments are extremely limited. If we are able to honor your appointment, they say, you will receive an email providing instructions on how to reschedule your appointment for a later date. They say they will resume routine visa services as soon as possible, but are unable to provide specific date at this time. So the big deal yesterday was Facebook and its affiliate software is being down for most of the day. Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Things are now back. All right. They are saying that the crash was not due to any hack. It was not due to any internal protest or anything like that. They are saying that they were making some changes, and one of those changes resulted in this. It was an unexpected outcome that happened, and they say that they tried their best to have it resolved in the quickest possible time. The services went down at around 11:42 yesterday morning and came back just around 6:30 in the afternoon time. All right, so they are saying they have no evidence that had anything to do with any hacking or any customers or any users losing any data or those data being compromised. They are saying that they were doing some changes and there was an unexpected outcome from one of those changes, and so they had to get that resolved, and it took them a while to be able to do so. While that was happening, they say one man's trash is another man's treasure, one man's pain is another man's joy. And so we can say the same for the Beep app. Yes, app owned by Digicel seems to have surged while the WhatsApp chatting platform was down. The platform, the Beep, according to Digicel, reported a 180% increase in downloads of its Beep app yesterday alone. All right, but here, first all the dangerous, right? All the people who were boarding beep beep like vehicles in traffic yesterday. What are you guys saying now? Now that WhatsApp and Facebook are back, what are you saying now? I wonder what it is that they are saying now. Are you now still being grateful to the Beep app, or have you moved back? You understand? Anyway, we go leave that piece right there. We move on. The Ministry of Health of Guyana has asked the public not to speculate regarding the death of a 13-year-old boy who died on Monday, 2 hours after he received the second dose of the Pfizer vaccine. The ministry said that the cause of the death is not immediately known and that the boy was observed for 20 minutes after taking the jab and there were no adverse events. Now, according to medical experts, any adverse events that is going to come from these vaccines are more likely than not to happen within a 20-minute period after receiving that jab. But the Ministry of Health there said that 2 hours later, after returning home, the young man felt sick and he fainted somewhat, and then he was pronounced dead on arrival at the hospital. All right, so they are saying that they are doing a thorough investigation into the cause of death of this young boy. Okay, folks, I see that we are running out of time. I think it's a good time for us now to take a quick break and come back. And when we come back, we have for you the national report and as well the weather. So stay tuned. We will be back. Some of you have not yet shared the program. We know when you do. So please be nice and not naughty. Share the business. We will be back shortly.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Let's get tough on breed your larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all people, 400 for police for them thieving fellas. To all farmers, please don't steal produce from your brother. Then you sell into traffickers, hotels and street vendors. Nah man, let's do all we can to stop radio larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report pre-deal larceny, call 300.
It's your summer everything loan from the communal. Borrow up to $10,000 for all your needs. School supplies, staycation, home renovations, appliances or furniture. You can have it all with a summer everything loan. With competitive interest rates and same-day approvals, you can't beat this loan special. Not a member? Join today to get onto this exciting offer. It's your summer everything loan from the communal. Apply today and take advantage of this exciting offer. Visit the nearest communal branch or call us at 440-1755 for more information. Lending terms and conditions apply.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
The croton scale insect, a new threat to our agricultural production, is now creating major damage to several plants. Mango, soursop, plums, guava, avocado and crotons are among the main ones affected. Excessive sooty mold, black blight, is associated with this pest. Take action now. Cut and burn infested fruits and shoots. Do not move infested materials to other areas. Treat with horticultural oils and recommended insecticides. Request assistance from the Ministry of Agriculture. Follow all safety protocols when burning trash or applying pesticides. A message from the Ministry of Agriculture.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 14-3114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. NAWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo's supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip the line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
Prime Minister Dr. The Right Honorable Keith Mitchell announced changes to COVID regulations effective October 5th. We'll have details to this story and more in the National Report. With the details to the news for Tuesday, October 5th, I am Rikisha St. Louis. Prime Minister and Minister for National Security Dr. The Right Honorable Keith Mitchell has announced several changes to Grenada's COVID-19 regulations. The nightly curfew will remain in effect, but with an adjustment in time from 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. The no-movement weekends intended to help curb the spread of the virus have been discontinued. The Prime Minister explained that according to health experts, and I quote, "We must learn to live with COVID-19. Therefore, it is imperative that we seek to resume a degree of normalcy while continuing to safeguard our people," unquote. Dine-in services at restaurants will resume for fully vaccinated persons only, and beach access has been extended, the new time being 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. Dr. Mitchell announced the reopening of retail stores across the country, but he encouraged store managers to maintain 50% capacity and ensure that employees and customers are adhering to the recommended protocols.
Gyms and fitness centers are also permitted to resume operation. Likewise, daycare centers and businesses in the beauty sector, including hairdresser salons and barbershops. However, there is one caveat, which is based on consultation with representatives in the private sector to help facilitate continuity of operations, having consulted also with stakeholders in the following industries and acting on the general recommendation. Employees in the food service, accommodation, fitness, beauty, child and elderly care sectors must be fully vaccinated, or in cases where they have received only one dose, the second dose must be administered within specific period after the resumption of operations.
Given the fluidity of the pandemic and the need for flexibility and agility in responding and adapting to its impact, government is continuously engaged in consultation with stakeholders as it seeks to balance the protection of lives and livelihoods. On the subject of vaccination, the Prime Minister noted the ongoing increase, with the total number of fully vaccinated Grenadians now exceeding 25,000. However, he said Grenada is still a long way from where it needs to be in terms of achieving herd immunity. The government of Grenada has announced that retail stores and other businesses will be allowed to open as part of new regulations and as it seeks to a continued balance between safeguarding lives and protecting livelihoods. However, owners and operators of these businesses must ensure that measures are implemented to allow for the strict adherence to COVID-19 protocols. During Tuesday's post-cabinet briefing, Attorney General Dia Forrester expounded on the changes to the regulations following the announcement by Prime Minister Dr. The Right Honorable Keith Mitchell. She said the mandate of government is to permit and promote purposeful movement to ensure control over the spread of the virus. Ms. Forrester added that individuals with existing approvals from previous regulations are not required to obtain new ones, since provisions have been made for their validity going forward.
Notwithstanding that between 4 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily, individuals are allowed to move around, we continue to request that people restrict their movement to that which is necessary. In other words, we must be purposeful when leaving our homes, and that purpose must be for conducting legitimate business, as there continues to be a general prohibition on social activities and large gatherings. That maintains as the general framework of the COVID-19 regulations. There are additional businesses that will now be allowed to be opened, which includes your retail stores from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., gyms and fitness centers from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., businesses and establishments in the beautification industry across the board from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. by appointment only. That includes hairdressers, barbers, spas, nail technicians, and such other types of businesses.
Professional offices will be opened on an appointment-only basis. Daycare centers can now open between 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Government is making an appeal to businesses to ensure strict compliance to the protocols in place, including the maintenance of no more than 50% capacity during operation hours.
Businesses continue to be required to follow the physical distancing and safety protocols. That is, your businesses must have the 6 feet markers in place. Their patrons must wear a face mask covering the nose, mouth, and chin. Customers must sanitize hands on entry. Businesses must keep proper, legible records of names, telephone numbers, and addresses of people entering their businesses. Also, generally, as the Prime Minister indicated, we suggest that the safest option for businesses is to ensure that at no time you have no more than 50% capacity in your establishment. The government has noticed the overcrowding of some businesses in the last 2 weeks, and we urge those businesses to get back in line with the regulations.
Continuing the news, Cabinet has approved a significant reduction in the cost of PCR tests for visitors and locals traveling to Grenada. During the weekly post-Cabinet press briefing on Tuesday, Minister for Tourism and Civil Aviation, Honorable Clarice Modeste Kerwin, said the test will now cost roughly EC $135, down from EC $400. Since the outbreak of COVID-19 in 2020, Grenada, along with several countries, has made it mandatory that a negative PCR test must be presented upon entry. According to Minister Modeste Kerwin, government has heard the cries of the people and now they will pay less for the test.
For one individual, it is not too bad, but when you have a family, it becomes quite a burden. And we have looked at what other islands are doing, and we're saying if they can do it and they can succeed in what their objective, we think we can do it too. So, like everything else, we're going gradual. So I am announcing now that Cabinet has approved a reduction in the PCR test, which was 105 somewhere there, a reduction to less than half. It will now be $50. The original fee was, and I have it here, it was 150 US, which amounted to 405 EC. So now the proposed fee is 50 US, which amounts to 135 EC. So it's about 33%, one third of the original fee.
The Ministry of Health is currently finalizing the process with the Ministry of Finance, following which an announcement will be made as to when this will take effect. This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
Government, private sector, civil society, academia, farmers, the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry, in collaboration with the Food and Agriculture Organization, invites you to World Food Day 2021, the virtual edition, under the theme, Our Actions Are Our Future, Better Production, Better Nutrition, a Better Environment, and a Better Life. Join us October 15 from 9:30 a.m. via Zoom, Facebook, GIS, and Real FM as we recognize and celebrate the many successes of the agriculture sector.
Welcome back. Minister for Tourism and Civil Aviation, Dr. Clarice Modeste Kerwin, says Grenada will welcome new flights from the United States via American Airlines from November 1st. In addition to this, flights will resume from Charlotte beginning November 27th. The minister shared the good news that can transform the sector on Tuesday. Hotels and guest houses were forced to close their doors and send workers home due to the low visitor arrival rate and the rapid spread of the virus.
We are expecting some new flights from American Airlines from November the 1st. So in less than a month, they'll be adding Friday. Now they do Wednesday and Saturday. So it'll be coming in Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. The Charlotte route, Grenadians recall that they had added a Charlotte route, and we expect them to resume those operations from November 27th.
In January, Grenada welcomed 1,609 persons from Miami. Since then, the numbers have increased to more than 7,000. Discussions continue regarding daily flights from Miami. Minister Modeste Kerwin also announced the possibility for the arrival of cruise lines before year end.
A few months ago, it was too early for us. We didn't have the level of vaccination in our country, the levels that we thought would give us that. Certainly we were nowhere near herd immunity, and we weren't close enough to give us that comfort. We are hoping that we will get the support of persons in the industry and outside of the industry, because the level doesn't respect whether you're in the industry or not, to increase the level of vaccination, to decrease the infection rate and all of these things to the point where we can feel confident that they can come in.
Finally, in the news, Attorney General Dia Forrester says under government's new regulations, some businesses will be required to present their vaccination status. This is part of government's mandate to ensure the safety and protection of lives and livelihoods. For businesses offering dine-in services, patrons are required to present their vaccination card to be able to dine in. However, this does not extend to takeaway and drive-through services, which will continue despite vaccination status. The Attorney General spoke to other businesses that will be required to provide vaccination status.
All businesses where health permits or food handler certificates are required. Employers must present the vaccination status of their employees to be able to open or reopen their businesses. Employees must present their vaccination status to be able to discharge their duties at those businesses. The businesses in question includes restaurants, hotels, guest houses, bars, and those in the beautification industry, so your barbers, your hairdressers, your spas, and such other businesses with that requirement. Secondly, residential care establishments or facilities, including elderly nursing homes, Also have the requirement for the vaccination of all individuals working and living there to present their vaccination status to be able to offer the service or to continue to reside there. Thirdly, daycare centers also have the requirement to present the vaccination status of individuals working there. Likewise, to be able to open or to be able to discharge duties at that business as an employee. There is a further requirement for daycare centers, that is, individuals dropping off and picking up infants must also present their vaccination status to be able to attend or access the daycare centers.
The Attorney General said employees with at least one dose of either vaccines will be permitted to work. However, they have a fixed time period to present proof of the second dose. She explained this is not yet applicable to frontline healthcare workers. Government is working on advocacy to get better vaccination rates within the health sector.
In relation to frontline healthcare workers, the government is extending steady advocacy on that matter to get better uptakes, and whilst that is done, the government must balance the reality of whether there will be sufficient workers to provide essential healthcare services and/or a regulatory framework that reduces that capacity. Healthcare services are an essential business that must be open, the closure of which puts lives in danger, versus restaurants and bars and such businesses which are more optional in nature but want to operate within that framework to continue doing business in a safer manner.
Grenada began administering the AstraZeneca vaccine in February 2021. Since then, over 60,000 vaccines have been administered, 25,000 Grenadians are now fully vaccinated, and over 9,000 have received the first dose. 2 vaccines are now available to Grenadians, AstraZeneca and Pfizer. That story just ended the national report for Tuesday, October 5th, recapping the top story. Prime Minister Dr. The Right Honorable Keith Mitchell announced changes to COVID regulations effective October 5th. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Rakisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
Thank you very much, Rakisha. And now for a look at the weather. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy and windy with a few light to moderate showers and a low chance of isolated thunder. Tonight's minimum temperature 25.5 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 13 to 23 miles per hour. Seas moderate to slightly rough with waves 6 to 8 feet in open water. There is a marine advisory currently in effect. And that's our weather report for tonight and in the morning. And so it's a wrap for us for tonight. We'd like to say thank you to those of you who are currently on YouTube and those of you who are on Facebook, Kirin, Charmaine, Marilyn, who else? Ventress, Anne and Glenda. We have Cynthia, we have Deborah. We have also Noreen with us and Anne. Thank you very much, Anne and Kingsley. Thank you, Zaka, Randolph, Glenda again, Peter and John. We also have with us Lorraine and there's Misha. That's right, Misha. Thank you very much for joining us. And who else is with us? Man, everybody else. Louisa and Sherry. And there is Mikey, timed up yet? No. David. All right, David, thank you very much. And Cynthia and Shum, man, all of all, yeah? Blessings to all you and Mom, Lintona, and the whole family. We'll touch base again. Time is up. We got to run. God bless you and your family. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja, no. Take care, guys. All the best.